My name is Suvarna Rao, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology at IARE College of Engineering, Dundigal, Hyderabad. Okay. I am taking the subject is e-commerce. It is one of the important role from the e-commerce business. I will take you today. My subject or topic is digital token-based electronic payment system. It is also one of the important subject from e-commerce, the electronic commerce. The digital token-based electronic payment system is one of the important and crucial role to play from the any e-commerce business. Here, a digital token based on electronic payment system is a method of the facilitating of the financial transaction electronically using a digital token as a medium of the exchange. So, the digital token based electronic payment system is one of the crucial role to play from the e-commerce business, either B2B or B2C or C2B or C2C, whatever it may be, any business in the online business. The digital token-based electronic payment system, it is one of the secure or authorization authentication process. So it generally works. Different types of the procedures also there, different types of the points also there. I will discuss the point to point. Okay. First point, using the digital token-based electronic payment system is one of the important thing is called the digital tokens. What is meant by digital tokens? The digital tokens are units of the values issued by an entity. That is also one of the digital token, typically based on the blockchain or distributed ledger technology. So these tokens can represent various assets or rights such as currency, commodities, or even access services is called the digital tokens. In the sense, it is also one of the digital system. Most of them nowadays we can use the digital token systems in the electronic payment system. Okay, that is also very useful, very worthy are commodities and such as currency, whatever it may be, then convert into the digital tokens. Nothing but simply is e-wallet. Here, and another important thing is called the blockchain or distributed ledger technology. Then day by day increase the e-transactions. Then so many intruders are involved into the e-transactions. Automatically some frauds also going. Avoid those frauds, we can use the different types of the technologies also required. One of the best technologies is called the blockchain or distributed ledger technology. What is the blockchain technology? The underlying technology often involves a blockchain or distributed ledger. Such records all transactions securely and transparently. So, this ensures the integrity and immutability of the transaction history. So, the digital token based electronic payment system, we can use the blockchain or distributed ledger technology. It is the most powerful and advanced and authentication or authorization. The security point of view also one of the important criteria could play from the blockchain or distributed ledger technology. So the distributed or blockchain ledger technology, we can use the different types of the algorithms in the cryptography algorithms, ISSL algorithms, different types of the algorithms also are implemented. Why? Because of this encryption or decryption very easy in the intruders or thiefters. That's why could implement in the digital token based electronic payment system. This is also one of the essential or important of this type of technology is called the blockchain or distributed ledger technology. So another important technique is called the wallets. The digital tokens simply treated as a wallets. Wallets is called the one type of digital tokens in the electronic payment system. Here, wallets, either physical or large scale, how to create the wallets? User need digital wallets to store and manage their digital tokens. With the help of the digital tokens, we can create the wallets. These wallets can be software applications like hardware devices or even even paper wallets also. So the wallets depends upon the different types of the software applications and different types of the hardware devices or even paper wallets also. Each wallet has a unique address. We can creating of the address or making of the address. Each wallet has a unique addresses. So based on the unique addresses, we can go to anywhere. We can utilize the this wallets. That is the one of the fundamental thing. Each wallet has unique address associated with a similar to a bank account number. That is also valid. Here, the creation of the wallet is the one of the digital token system could implement the e-commerce business. Our transaction is very easy compared to uh, uh, remaining things like that credit card or debit card. Why? Because of the wallets, we can transfer the amount before on that wallet. Wallet treated as a wallet amount is the legitimate amount. Those amount we can utilize. We can buy the product or purchase the product or send and receive whatever it may be. We can use the wallet money. Nowadays, wallet money is the essential. The any wallet, so many wallets also there. Phone Pay wallet, Google Pay wallet. Okay, remaining so many wallets also available. Are eBay wallets and Amazon wallets. Different types of the wallets also created. Then automatically amount will be stored from the wallet through any transaction. We can transfer to the wallet only. Don't involve to the bankers or other persons. That is also one of the best application or benefit of the wallet system. The wallet system is the special kind of the digital token based electronic payment system. Then how to transaction, how to transact the amount, the transfer the amount source to destination, then receiving some transaction acknowledgement also required. That is called a transaction. Nothing but your amount is the data. Data will be transferred to the receiver. Then receiver receiving of the amount. Then taken back, you have sent the different types of the acknowledgements like any authenticated message. Amount is received. Amount is successfully reached. Such type of message is going on. Here, the transaction also one of the technical word in the e-commerce digital token based electronic payment system. Here, users can initiate transactions by sending digital tokens from their wallet to other user wallets. The wallet to user systems, one of the transactions, nothing but a sending a set of tokens. Tokens, nothing but a entire data will be divided into the some tokens, group of tokens. How many tokens? Tokens is converted into the currency like that. Digital tokens from their wallet to other users' wallets. So the uh, the wallet system is transferred to the wallet to wallet, wallet to other users also. So that is also one of the beauty in the digital token based electronic payment system. Very useful in the transaction from the digital wallet. To do this, they need to know the recipient's wallet address. How to transfer? Nothing but taking out the wallet address is required. Based on the wallet address, we can transfer the amount indirectly through customer to sending the token from customer to other one. Okay, that is also one of the important thing in the token systems. The transactions are recorded. How many transactions is transact to the one to other? It is the legitimate or genuine transactions are to be recorded on the blockchain or distributed ledger. Why? Because of the previous legally you can go to the anything and provide the proofs. All those things, the amount is received or not in the e-business or digital. So the transaction ID also one of the important thing here. The transactions are recorded on the blockchain or distributed ledger, providing a transparent, transparent and a tamper-proof record of all activities. So that is the legitimate transactions do a transactions from the wallet. So wallet, we can use the one of the heading, subheading is called the transactions. With help of the wallets, very easy to transaction based on the wallet address sent to receiver. Again, receiver are receiving the data or amount. Again, feedback also. You can use the different types of the technology is called the distributed ledger or blockchain technology. Blockchain technology nothing but a entire tokens is divided into the modules. Though modules nothing but a, you can use the pointer concept having some links also there. With help of the links, then trace out the this tokens in the includers of third party. It is the some difficulty. So providing a transparent and tamper-proof records of all activities. So the digital token-based electronic payment system is the very helpful the transaction or secure transaction or authenticated transaction. Why? Because of it is the payment system is the strength in the e-commerce business also very easy or very secure manner. Otherwise, payment systems is the weak. Any decryption and encryption is not possible. Intruders are including the your data, storing of the data automatically. Entire transfer the amount is the other account, not a your chosen account. So, type of problems also there. That's why the it is the one of the security reason digital token based electronic payment system using the transaction method with transparent and tamper-proof record of all activities. So the digital token-based electronic payment system is the one of the important essential subheading is called the transaction. Then going to the other important technical word is called the validation, the digital token-based electronic payment system. So what is meant by validation? The transaction is validate or not. Validate in the sense the transaction are validate and confirmed by the network of a computers. Nothing but a then send us some information source to destination. The destinator nothing but a receiver. We can receive the amount with help of the computer networks. We can use the without networks, can't do any operation, any transaction. So the confirmed by a network of the computer nodes. Participating in the blockchain network, different type of the nodes also there is connecting the nodes with help of the one is called the blockchain. Is blockchaining nothing but a connecting of the a group of nodes we can use. This process typically involved in the cryptography techniques. Cryptography techniques in the sense the text is converted to ciphertext to plain text and plain text to ciphertext. And the other technical word of the cryptography technique is called the encrypted data to decrypted, again decrypted data to encrypted. With the help of the some keys and algorithms, we can use the validation method. Finally, the transaction or validate are confirmed by the a network of the computers participating in the blockchain network. So, this process typically involved in the cryptography techniques to ensure security and consensus among network participants. So, the validation, authorization, authentication is called the security. The validation also confirmed by the a network computer is the participating in the blockchain, that is a very validate. So the validation also one of the essential thing in the digital token based electronic payment system. The digital token based electronic payment system is the one of the worthy or acceptable or secure manner in the transacting the amount through computer network. So it is also one of the important subheading from the validation. Then going to the other important thing, after completion of the validation, then going to the security aspects also required from the digital token based electronic payment system. The digital token based electronic payment system is the one of the important concept, important characteristics is called the security. What is meant by security? in the digital token based electronic payment system. Here, the secured method such as a encryption. Encryption nothing but a plain text. We can understanding of the human legitimate data is called encryption. Then after the transaction is the sender, we can taking up the encryption, we can follow by the decryption also with the help of the key. And another important thing is called the digital signature. Digital signature also, the digital token based electronic payment systems, you can use different types of the authentication and authorization. We can use the validate amount of the data. We can implement the digital signature and multi-factor authentication. Also, it can help protect the user funds and personal information from the unauthorized access and fraud. So, the security main important is required. We can protect your data and protect your fund. Once transfer the data source to destination with the help of the encryption or digital signatures or multi-factor authentications are using, finally reach the who are receiving the data. Those persons only receiving the data. Other intruders need not be touched or affected your fund. It is the secure manner. Fund is the transfer to the source to destination. Destinator nothing but is the receiving or not. Or receiving those concept is the way. Why after that? After transfer the data or amount, then transaction ID also there. We can store the transaction ID in the further correspondence. So security also one of the important aspects from the e-commerce business, especially in the digital token based electronic payment system. So the digital based electronic payment systems more secure will be provided in the transaction time. Such type of technique is called the multi-factor authentication. In the sense, increase the encryption, decryption, increase the digital signatures, increase the different types of the protocols and encryption algorithms also could implement. With help of these algorithms, cryptography algorithms, we can protect the users automatically funds and personal information from the unauthorized access and fraud. We can prevent the security main intention is the unauthorized access and fraud will be rectified or removed from this two unauthorized access and fraud. So the digital token based electronic payment system, one of the important aspects is called the security. Then after digital token based electronic payment system, another important point is called the regulation and compliance. That is called in the e-commerce business having two things also there, two pillars also there. One is the protocols are there, one is the rules and regulations and legal points also there. Then these two parameters could implement in the e-commerce business. Here, what about the regulations, what about the compliance is called the digital token based electronic payment systems. These two words is the very important and crucial of the business in the e-commerce. One is the regulation and the second one is the compliances. Depending on the jurisdictions, and a digital token based encryption payment system may be a subject to a regulatory oversight to ensure compliance with anti-money laundering like AML and now your customer KYC also. Okay, now your customers is called the KYC regulations among others. So you can need some proofs also required. One is the anti-money laundering AML and now your customer is called the KYC also required in the regulation. If any problem will be there, then based on the KYC, based on the anti-money laundering rules and regulations also, some acts also there. With the help of the acts in online business, we can put a complaint from the jurisdiction of the police station or whatever it may be, any taking some legal advice. We can reach some courts also. In the sense, It involved into the laundered and jurisdictions also directly or indirectly are involved into the regulation and compliances. With help of the how to trace out the data, with help of the KYC or anti-money laundering. Okay, the anti-money laundering is called AML. Okay, regulations also. Among some other things also there. Why? Because of we can regulation and compliances. But before on that, we can take the KYC and AML and some other information is also required. And another important subheading in the digital token based electronic payment system is called the integration. What is meant by integration? Integration nothing but integrated the data. These systems can be integrated into various platform and applications. That is called the we can combine to the various platforms and applications is called the integration with the help of the some systems. That is also once again these systems can be integrated into various platforms and applications, including e-commerce websites, along with the mobile apps and point of sale POS systems to enable seamless digital payments. So, the digital token based electronic payment systems majorly we can create some wallets or tokens with help of these tokens connected with the integration. The integration systems can be integrated into various platforms like various platforms and applications, including e-commerce is the one platform. E-commerce websites also another platform, and mobile apps also another platform, and point of sales POS also another platform to enable seamless digital payments with the help of the integration. Integrate the platforms and applications is connected, taking the one way, then transaction is very easy to wallets. So the integration also one of the most powerful relation between customer and seller and buyer through online marketing bridge between the e-commerce. We can use the different types of the applications and platforms are using or utilization. So integration also one of the best technique from the digital token based electronics payment system. And the other one is the different types of the advantages also there in digital token based and electronic payment system. What are the advantages in the digital token based electronic payment system? There are so many advantages is there in the digital token based electronic payment system. One, the digital token based electronic payment systems offer several advantages, including faster transaction, the transaction of the data, receiving the amount or sending the amount very faster because of the operations which depend only digital transactions, only digital transactions in the fraction of seconds, then transact the amount, and lower fee compared to traditional payment system. Why? Because of paying of the online compared to traditional or the physical systems is very less. Fee payment also very less. Why? Because this is also wide transactions. It is the legitimate and wide transaction. Increased security and privacy compared to traditional payment method. Then the major advantage of the increased of the security. Why? Because of the online security, more firewalls, more encryption decryption techniques also could implemented. Not in the intruder attack the data is the difficulty. Why? Because we can use the blockchain technology or distributed ledgers technologies also implemented. That's why the security is the more compared to traditional payment method, and greater accessibility is there. What greater accessibility, authorization and authentication and scalability, and greater accessibility, easy access the data compared to traditional system. For an individual without access to a traditional banking services, not involved into the other intruders, even though bankers also. Why? Because of already before that, we can create the wallet also having some money. With the amount of these money, you can transact very easy. So many advantages also is available. Once again, the digital token based electronic payment systems offer several advantages, including faster transactions. It is the one of the best advantages. And second one is the lower fees compared to traditional payment methods is the another advantages. And third one, increased security and privacy, and after that, greater accessibility for individual without accessing to a traditional banking system. So these are the more so on. So the advantages is more compared to traditional business. It is the compared. It is a e-commerce business. E-commerce business, electronics business is the more powerful compared to traditional system. Why? Because we can based on the security is the compared to traditional. It is the more accessibility is the greater, and privacy is the compared to traditional is the good and more, and lower fees compared to traditional system, and faster transactions also there within the fraction of seconds. Your operation don't involve the physical accessibility or physical accessibility in the sense less time we can complete your task. So the digital token based electronic payment system is the very helpful for these advantages. Then challenges. It is challenges also. It is the challenging task. However, the challenges such as the scalability is the one of the challenges. Regulatory uncertainty. These are the very useful words in the market, and uh, volatility also very useful thing in a token values, and the risk of the hacking or fraud still exist and need to be addressed for the widespread adoptions and acceptance of these systems. So the challenges also very useful, such as scalability. Good scalability is there in the e-commerce business. Good regularity uncertainty also is available, and volatility of the tokens values is using the distributed ledgers along with the blockchain technologies, and the risk of the hacking is the very less or fraud and still exist and need to be addressed for the widespread adoptions and acceptance of these systems. So the digital token based electronic payment system, so many challenges is there. I will discuss the only few challenges. Overall, the digital token based electronic payment systems in the overall view, I will explain. The digital token based electronic payment system is the represent a modern and innovative approaches to conduct a financial transactions in the digital age. Here, the approaches is different. We can use the different types of the methodologies, different types of the algorithm, different types of the programming languages, day by day, enhancing the transactions in the digital age, offering greater efficiency. Why? Because of any digital-based electronic payment systems is the offering greater efficiency also there, and security, more security compared to traditional, and convenience and compared to traditional payment system. So the digital token based electronic payment system entire overall you compared to traditional business, uh, the e-commerce business is the more powerful, more convenient, more secure manner. Why? Because of we can use the day by day different tools, different wallet systems, different types of technologies. We can enhance the with help of these technologies, then secure manner to a operations. Once again, the overall digital token-based electronics payment system represent a modern or innovative approaches to conducting financial transaction in the digital age. Then, after offering greater efficiency and security, I will discuss to the security several times in the e-commerce, and convenience and compared to a traditional payment method. So here, entire these points is very important from the digital payment system. So This is the entire my overview of the today class. The topic is digital token based electronic payment system in e-commerce. This is called the my references Ravi, Calcutta, Winston Andrews, and okay, Frontiers in Electronics and Commerce and Pearson Education, the first edition, introducing of the 1996. It is the best book in the e-commerce, and different types of the reference books are also there. One is the David Whiteley e-commerce strategies, and second one is the Kamlesh K. Bajaj e-commerce, the cutting edge of the business in Tata and book, and third one is the Christopher Westland Theodore the H. Clark is the Global Electronics Commerce and Theory and Case Studies are university press in the first edition. Different types of the websites also there. This is the entire useful. This references of the books and standalone books and having some references. So the digital payment system, the digital token based electronic payment system is the very useful in the one of the important role play from the payment system in the e-commerce. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.